Hello and welcome back to another First Impressions video brought to you by MMORPG. Today we're taking a look at a free-to-play game coming out soon. It's available on browser called Eldevin. It is a more skill rather than level, so no levels in this game, based browser game. It's a fantasy MMO, so think a little bit less WoW and a little bit more UO for any of you older school gamers. This is a browser game, which means you do play, you can see right there, it's just a Firefox browser, unmodified. I think it involved updating Java. It's currently in closed beta. There is a full screen mode, which I'm going to skip to in a minute. It took me a little while to find that. So even playing at 1920 by 1080 resolution, you do have a full screen option, thankfully. It is towards the bottom right, the little settings icon that everyone probably knows and loves. Before I do that, I do want to mention the controls a little bit. WASD exists, but it's actually camera angles. WASD isn't movement. You click to move. You can also hold right-click to pan around, too, which I found a little easier after I messed with it for a bit. So I'm going to skip forward to the point where I actually learned about full screen, because otherwise it doesn't look too great right now. There we go, that's a little better. So you can see the resolution pretty good for a browser-based game. And here we go, coming in. You do have the kind of indoor-looking system. Kind of reminds me of walking into buildings in UO, where the roofs will disappear until you walk up and down them. And the isometric view, very familiar for people that have played action RPGs. The only difference is you can change your camera angle. You can zoom in, zoom out. You can change the angle. You can change the direction you're looking in. And this is a game that has no classes, about 100 different skills, and seems very sandboxy to me, where you can just kind of play how you want. There's also a pretty robust looking gathering system. I didn't check the crafting out yet, but I did a little bit of fishing because I can't help myself. And you can see the skills here. I do have a little bit of trouble getting skills into my hotbar, probably user error, but right now he did a little damage to me and I got my heal, which will heal me up. Now I can talk to him. The quest system, very traditional. I got question mark, exclamation point. Although it seems like you unlock quests that are a series of them. This quest I'm working on right now is, I have one for explaining all the different skills and then one for all the different crafting professions. And it's one skill ties into all of them. So it's got like one mega quest and then it has little small branches of quests in them too. You learn spells from scrolls. These guys are giving me some new ones. I got Fireball and a heal now. You'll also get a Resurrect pretty early on too. Interacting with items, you can double click to interact or you can right click. So this is not a traditional Flash game, it is actually Java. So you can right click on the screen just to make sure you do it on the screen. And in this case, it'll let me bring up the little interaction window. You can see I'm trying to add Fireball to my hotbar, but it's already down there. See some of the skills I can eventually unlock. The game actually is giving me enough of an Ultima Online vibe that I kind of want to see like core as I'm casting spells or something like that. Although they do call it I guess it's a classless system. There is a level system. As you gain levels, you can specialize your character by putting points into stats. I've been putting it all into sorcery because I'm a mage. What can I say? Got an imp here, and we're kind of in a dark world here. You kind of go through this little circle, or that teleport stone, and it takes you to here, which is... There's an imp. I kind of want to kill him, but it looks like he's friendly. Maybe it's Ball from Empire. He's friendly-ish. You want to heal? He said ow when I healed him, but he didn't seem to mind it. It looks like a demon summoning circle, but he's walking outside of it. Maybe that's a human summoning circle. Let's go outside. Really, really fast load times. Alright, got a quest to continue. They don't really handhold you too much. You do have to kind of just figure out what you're doing. It looks like for resist, they could take a glancing blow, so you sometimes have to, well, two-shot. For gathering, I think I would need a tool for it, but you can also skin corpses. Like, I can double-click this to skin it, but I don't have the right tools for that. Or at least the right skills. Maybe I can unlock it through a quest later. I think I only had to kill one, but I'm just kind of enjoying fireballing everybody. How's it going? I got like 2 glancing blows. Just gonna smack you a few times. Alright, that's enough. That's enough of that. Check, make sure it's not a distance thing. No, I obviously am missing something from being able to skin, but that is part of gathering. You can do that. Looks like I actually got a drop too. I got a mana potion. Although the mana seems to regen very fast, at least at this stage. Maybe higher levels that might be different, but for now it feels less MMO and more action RPG. It feels like a lot of Diablo style. We're using abilities and your mana regens very fast. So I guess I'd be closer to the wizard in Diablo 3 than the witch doctor. We've got a new spell I can res. I couldn't get it on my bar though. I'm having a little trouble with that. Again, probably user error. I was skimming through the tutorial dialogue a little too fast. So you can bring that up while you're hitting the quest bar. It's a little book in the bottom right. Don't know the hotkey for it yet. It's got a new item too. You did get a melee weapon in the tutorial, but the guy took it from you. No spoilers, yeah, no spoilers. Alright, let's skip farther forward and see some of the professions in the game. So, I'm sure a lot of people love crafting and gathering games. I tend to always check out the crafting system in every MMO I play. And in this case, you go up talk to that one guy, he sends you into the hut, and then from in there, ooh, weeds, you can do some foraging too. And he'll give you a fishing pole, you gotta catch a few fish. Pretty straightforward. It's not even like Warcraft where you have to watch a lure bobbin and then pull at the right time. You just kind of find a little school and then chuck it in there and hope they'll catch something. It'll also automatically put you in the right spot to cast from too. Ooh, frogs. And we're near the mage tower, which is why I got all these archmages sitting around looking at some meteor, like someone gets a meteor swarm and not cleaning up for themselves. So I catch 3 fish, so I'll just pull up a few. Check the lures. That's was an option, but it didn't really seem to do anything. Here, we got some fish. You go turn it in, and at that point, you keep the fishing pole, and that's basically how you start crafting professions. These first 2 quests will teach you basically all the NPCs you have to talk to get all the basic skills and all of the basic professions. From there, you play the character how you want. Very, very open to just doing whatever you feel like, which maybe the game isn't all that sandbox, but the progression certainly is, which is a style of gameplay I'm a fan of. If I could check it out, it's available for free. It's currently in the beta. It is a browser-based game called Eldevin. Check it out and stay tuned to more and see if you like the game. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to more from MMO Play. I got some fish.